Girls love Beyonce. Girls love to fuck with your conscience. Girls hate when niggas go.
What's poppin'? It's your girl Custom Zai, and I'm back with another video. Today we are about to be doing a part 2 to reacting to my old sketchbook from high school. Instead of repeating myself, I'ma plug myself. If you didn't watch part 1, go watch it. And yeah, because you're gonna see all the first part of the sketchbook or whatever. So now we're reacting to another part, so let's just get into it. So the first one we have, this is this wasn't like inside of the sketchbook, but this was an old like sketch type thing that was like with it or whatever. So we're gonna go with this first, and boom. So this is what it is. So our classroom, it was really cluttered. Like, it literally looked like a hoarder lived in that classroom. Like, it was a fat ass classroom. Like, if you are from Columbus or whatever, and you've been to Fort Hayes, you know, like, their classrooms was big as hell. So yeah, so this classroom was huge, and it had hella like storage space or whatever. Even where there wasn't storage, she was just putting stuff. It literally was all just stuff for us to draw. Like, we would draw hella still lifes or whatever. Like, the whole class, well, the first part of the class, the first year of us taking a class, like I said, was just us learning like drawing techniques. So we would draw from life hella. So this was something we was doing where we was just like choosing a part of the room and just drawing it line for line. Everything that you saw, you draw. We wasn't worried about no shading, no shadows, highlights, nothing, no type of rendering, but just going line for line with what you saw. So yes, that's what this is, and it looks very clean. And yeah, on to the actual sketchbook. So I'm trying to get to the part where I stopped at, and then I'm gonna just keep going. This is the first thing that I landed on. Yeah, rest in peace to that man. So this is actually funny because I remember like bonding with somebody. I'm still cool with her to this day. We don't like talk consistently or whatever, but yeah, we ended up going to like the same art college and stuff. But like, it was another girl in the class or whatever who listened to X. But yeah, so this was a drawing that I did of him. Obviously, as you can see, once again, I was just using like one shade of pencil, probably graphite, probably a regular yellow graphite pencil, and then I added the purple background. I think I remember I didn't even like this like purple that I added. I was going for like a different kind of purple, but this is just the way that it turned out. But yeah, it don't look bad. I think if you just looked at it, you would know like who it's supposed to be or whatever. But yeah, I could just use more range of values, obviously. This is something. So this was a little piece I did. I'm pretty sure I had looked up like a symbol specifically, like with an intention, and this is what I chose for that meaning, but I can't remember what it means or whatever. But yeah, so I drew that symbol, and then I drew like a girl and a guy or whatever. I was getting deep. She was thinking about relationship. And then like I added a little shadow. Remember what I was saying? I did not understand how to shade, so I literally smudged out this shadow. Like, I don't even know how but yeah, I just went crazy right here with this line, this thick ass line up under them, and smudged that bitch out to make a shadow. That's the way that I used to execute rendering, I guess. But yeah. Okay. There goes another one. So this actually comes with a poem, and I'm finna read it because I'm interested to see like what I said or whatever. But these are just some lips that I drew. Period. You could see I was going crazy with this shading with this, but I probably was still doing it wrong, trying to smudge with my finger and stuff, just blindly, you know, doing that, because nothing is wrong with like smudging, but like it has to be intentional. And then most times you wouldn't just use your finger, you're gonna use like something more precise, basically like a cotton swab or something. But the way that I used to do it was just childish. But anyways, I'm finna read this poem. I said, lips full is the moon, and she sits in silence, hating every part of them. Why doesn't she love herself? Why can't she see the beauty in not looking like everyone else? Lips full as the sea. Why can't she see she's beautiful in every... What? Oh, I think it says sense. In every sense of the word. But all she can see is her lack of ability to look like the rest. Girl, you are beautiful. As good as the rest, if not the best. Melanin on fleek, curls popping, you better go. Lips full as the moon, and soon you'll see. That's cute. That's cute. That's a cute little poem. Aww. Yeah, I was a little poet too back in the day. Not too much, but I could do a little something. So this is something that I did where I tried to like do like a, I don't know, add some type of element to it. Me personally, like, I used to do this type of stuff when I was younger. I thought it was cute or whatever. It was fun or whatever. But, like, after I got to a certain part in my career, I really want to say, like, by my senior year of high school, I really did not like the concept of putting, like, physical objects incorporated with paintings. I didn't really like that. I thought it was, like, kind of corny, tacky. I don't know what the word is, but I just always thought it was just, like, come on, like I don't know, it just gave arts and crafts, like, I don't know, I felt like it kind of took away from the value of the painting. And I low-key do kind of still feel like that. Don't get me wrong, because I didn't see some like hard ass pieces where people incorporated like actual objects into the painting, and it looks really good. And some people, that's like really their style, like their thing is to add like a real object to their painting or whatever, and it looks good. But like, I don't know, I guess I just have to get more into it. Like, but honestly, it just, yeah, like I said, for me, I don't like doing it because I just feel like it takes away from the like actual painting itself, the rendering itself. Fuck the object, I'm trying to paint the object quite literally. Like, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, so that's my little 2 cents. This shit is ugly, but I'm gonna show y'all. I am going to show y'all this shit just to show y'all, like, oh child, I done came a long way. Bro, okay, that's ugly as hell. Obviously, I was trying to do Kodak. Kodak is a shape-shifting ass nigga. First of all, let me just say that, because I'm gonna insert a picture of another like recent drawing that I did of him. I got a few comments on that. It was like, it don't look like him. Like, it's rendered well, but like it doesn't look like him. And it's like, that man is hard to draw. He really is hard to draw, because I could see like erase marks where I was trying to like figure out his chin. Like, that nigga will gain, lose twist, shift. Like, I don't know what he be doing, but like, yeah, he's hard to draw, I'm not gonna lie. One day I'm gonna have to really like get him down pat just to prove to myself that I could do him, because like there is nobody else in this world who I have had more trouble drawing than Kodak Black. Like, wow. Anyways, and then this one is bad too, but I got a recent one of him that snapped. No questions asked. But this shit right here, this shit right here is a no. But yeah, I tried. Yeah, so I showed that to y'all just to let y'all know. Improvement, you know? Like, you can always improve. You might think like, oh, I'm trash, I'm never going to get anywhere with this, and look at the recent pictures that I just showed with them. Like, I improved. I kept going, I kept drawing, kept trying over again. And yes, I can accept the fact that, like, you know, some shit is harder to get down, but it'll eventually get down. But you just gotta keep at it. This one is supposed to be 21 Savage, and I probably couldn't figure out how to do his mouth, like the bottom part of his face either. I think that's something that I just really struggle with, like, before, was mouths. Like, I always felt like I was good at getting people's like eyes and like upper features, like hair, stuff like that. I was good at getting that, like with the portrait or whatever. But as far as like the mouth and like bottom of the face and stuff, I used to mess up really bad on that. So I figured out a way to, like, you know, yeah. And then I added this quote at the bottom to like tie it all together. I said, "He who does not understand your silence will probably not understand your words." That's some real ass shit. That's some real ass shit. That's by Elbert Hubbard. I don't know who that is, but I'm going to look it up after this because I really want to know, like, where did I find that? That was very real. That was very real, and I definitely feel that for shit show. Because one thing I can't stand is a person who asks, "Why are you so quiet?" Bitch, I just hate that question. Like, I hate that question so much, and I don't even understand how people can't understand why. That's just a dumbass question to ask, you know? Like, that's like asking somebody, why are you breathing? Why are you black? Why is your hair red? Bitch, what? I mean, whether it's a choice or not, whatever. I'm not even gonna get into that. This is something that I actually did a larger piece of, because I just like the image. And it originally was a tattoo design from my aunt, who's also a Sagittarius, and she wanted a tattoo like this. So yeah, so this was my first tattoo design. Wow. And like, I might like repurpose it or whatever, because yeah, I'm learning how to like actually draw for a tattoo right now, and this wouldn't be it. But I know how to make it close to one. Not 100% because I'm still learning, but yeah. But this is cute, and I kept like the whole elements of it in the painting too. I kept like some sparkly tears and stuff. So yeah, that was really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna read this little entry I wrote real quick. I said, "I currently have 28 pages to fill of this book before around ... around the end of September, which is in 27 days. That means that life is about to get a little stressful because I need to get a certain amount of schoolwork and art portfolio work done a day, on top of having other human activities. I put myself in this predicament because I guess I didn't fully understand the summer work, and I didn't quite fill my sketchbook with life drawings. I feel dumb for that." This should become a learning experience though, because I was not previously practicing real life drawings from things right in front of me. Also, I've learned that I need to read directions a little more clearly, and if I don't think I understand them, I need to ask questions. Well, back to drawing I go. I'm weak. So, I guess I was working on it for a minute, and then we actually like met with the teacher or whatever, like close to the end of summer. And so I had to start doing like more drawing from life, because clearly the ones that I showed y'all are like portraits of famous people and stuff. No. So yeah. So, and then I kicked it off with this. This is cute. This is a little vibe. And this is actually, it looks like marker. Oh no, this is acrylic paint. I'm tripping. But it looked like marker though. I was about to be surprised, because one thing I don't do is marker. Yep, I don't mess with marker. Out of all the things that I like have really like gotten into and rendered some good pieces with, marker is not one of them. Like, I don't know, marker is just, I don't understand it. Like, how do you even, no, I don't get it. But yeah, I guess I did like my favorite things or whatever. I'm not finna read all of these, but yeah, God, I said I love washing up and being clean in general. I'm weak. This one, I said last but most definitely not least, my husband, Chance the Rapper. I love him so much. But this pic is also supposed to be a representation of music. I love music. His music is one of my favorites. I'm weak. I used to love Chance the Rapper so much. Yep, that was my man. I tried to draw Rihanna. Yeah. Keyword try. I did Winnie Harlow. One of my favorite models if I had to choose. Bad bitty. Tried to do Kendrick. Is giving crackhead on the corner. What the hell? Okay, so I don't know what I was thinking. I thought that was a glow up. If I see me now, I would faint. But I did me as a baby. And then on the next page, the glow up cut out to this recent picture of me or whatever. Yeah. I thought that ate. What the fuck? Oh wow. I think I just got to the end of the sketchbook. Wow. I thought it would be more. This is pretty dark. Yeah, so I said I think that sometimes drugs are like temporary suicide for some. Where did I even get that from? Where did I get that from? And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I was feeling like that. Yeah, started early. This is the last page, which is surprising because I thought it was hella more in here. This card, terribly drawn. Yeah. The wheels look like they're fucking folded. But I said candy paint with the white on top. By Post Malone. That was that sketchbook. It got kind of dark at the end. But other than that, I really, I was trying to get into it, you know? I was trying to draw from life. I drew a lot of portraits, but that's really my beginnings. Like, people ask me all the time, like, oh, how long have you been drawing? Or like, when did you start drawing? How did you get into it? How did you get so good? Stuff like that. Literally drawing from life and drawing often. And, you know, that's pretty much it. Taking people's advice, like learning as much as you can, picking up different techniques, learning what mediums you like, stuff like that. Those are all like a part of the process, but mainly how you get better at drawing is really how you get better at anything, being consistent, doing it over and over and over again. And yeah, but honestly, I will say that like you will get really good at like everything when you focus on the essentials first. Like you gotta build up the base knowledge before you can get into all the extras. Like, and that's literally how they teach us. They teach us like the basics, and then they start getting into like trigonometry and fucking geometry and all the extras. But first you just learn how to count, how to add, subtract, multiply. Like you gotta start at the basics. And to me, the basics is, like I said, just sitting down and drawing from life, drawing line for line. I think it's called a contour line drawing, where basically you just only draw the lines. You're not worried about shading, and you're not making up any lines. Like you're not making up anything because your left brain is telling you that's what it's supposed to look like, or like that's what the people are going to recognize first, and that's going to be the fastest way to do it. So just do it. You get into your right brain, you sit down, you look at something, you draw it line for line. That's how you get hard at drawing, period. And that's honestly where I feel like I'm the most efficient at, with just a pencil and paper. Like before it even gets to rendering with paint and adding color and all the crazy stuff, a pencil and paper is gonna take it there. So that was my reaction to my old sketchbook from high school. If I find more old work, I'm definitely reacting to it, but honestly I feel like that's as much as I'm gonna find, unless I find stuff from like when I was like young, like, but from like my like high school, stuff like that. That's pretty much what I have. I'm really interested to see some more stuff from like middle school, because honestly, looking back, I can't even think about like what was I drawing in middle school. Middle school was a very weird time. It was a very weird time. But anyways, yeah, with that being said, I hope y'all rocked with this. Y'all should like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Yeah, I'm gonna see you on the next one.